draws their head-to-head, Pragg and Gukesh. So my question for chat is, are we going to see a decisive result in that game? 8-7 suggests we are odds-on for a decisive result. That's going to be a fun one to watch. Vincent Keymer, Fabiano Caruana as well here. Both players looking very composed, very relaxed, of high-level chess games. At these tournaments, Queen's Gambit declined is very, very, very common. I think if you watch these, but it's significantly less common to see the pawns get exchanged this early in the game. Nothing wrong with it, of course. It's just, it's not really the sort of line that's necessarily in vogue. So it's interesting to see how some of the ideas here, maybe they don't, Yovi, maybe I'm about to get shot down here, but I'd be keen to see, is there a different set of ideas, or are there some different subtleties that we should be watching out for from the player of the white pieces, for example, and how this differs from all of the QGDs that people typically see?
Yeah, well, the decision is going to come from white, and we'll see it early on. So, white basically has a choice of where to put the knight on g1, and we're going to take it at that. So bishop to e7, e3, and bishop out to f5, by the way, isn't possible because of queen to e3. Attacking b7 and d5. I know Magnus has been playing bishop out to g4, and the argument there is that queen to b3 isn't as good because you might be targeting these pieces, but black gets a very, very quick development with knight b7 and c5. So but the problem is it's always going to be this bishop. This bishop might be able to get out, but it's going to get harassed by the white pieces. So c6 is a very classical response. You're just basically saying, I just want to solidify the center, and white is going to play against this piece. So bishop to d3, knight bd7. So Fabiano maybe wanting to go knight f8, knight e6 is very quick, and g6 and put a knight on g7. And remember, you want to be trading off this piece with black. And so knight to e2. So Vincent came in an aggressive mood, John, because you have a choice here. You can go knight to f3, and you're just simply going to argue that you want to put a knight on e5, go f4, and that would be like a Pillsbury attack. Or you can go knight to e2 with the big idea of going f3, e4. And it's all guns blazing as we take control of the center. So those are the two kind of plans. So knight to g2, knight ge2, sorry, and knight to f8, the response. And I'm making notes here because I play the Queen's Gambit declined with both white and black. Queen c2, knight e6. And remember that plan? It's been seen since I'm guessing here 1920, but it's been seen a long time. I'll go knight to d7 and then bishop f5. It has. And rook to d1, castles, a5. times, John, it's all about that promoting of the pawn, and now this bishop is such a ruthless piece. It controls the promotion square. It can get to it via f3, it can get to it via, and we're seeing the moves play out. Bishop c3.
Okay.
But just go e. Bishop takes knight. Bishop takes knight, and then give a check. And maybe that's not so easy. Okay, he takes the knight.
And I guess the point is, if he takes the knight and gives a check, then the d pawn is being resolutely defended, but then you've got the f pawn you can push as well.
He's gonna give up the rook. He's gonna go f3 check. The rook. He's gonna go f3 check. King takes rook. f2. Oh, and that is beauty there on the chessboard, as one of those pawns will promote, and resignation there from Vincent. And Fabiano, well, he goes on to the rest day with a smile on his face.
Vincent there tried every trick in the book to get Fabiano to prove the point, to carry on. And Fabiano very calmly said, yep, that's okay.